I've come to the Middle East to try and organise the craziest drag race of my life.
But I've only got 2 days to find the right cars, organise the races and convince the owners that this is a good idea. If I can't make this work, I'll have done a 7,000-mile round trip for absolutely nothing.
I'm going to show you exactly what happens, warts and all, and you're going to witness either the best drag racing day of my life or an absolute disaster.
I'll also reveal some shocking moments, world firsts, and a few secret drag races that you've never seen before.
I'm Matt Watson and you're watching Carwow. I've just landed here in Dubai after an 8-hour flight from London, and the first thing I've done is come here to Pupil of Fate Motors. Now, the reason is my friend has given me a tip off that there's someone here who might be able to help me organise the most amazing drag race day ever. Excuse me. I'm looking for a chap called Yazan.
Yazan?
Yeah.
This guy?
Hi Yazan. Hello. My name's Matt Watson.
Pleasure.
Hello.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'm trying to set up a massive drag race in 2 days' time.
The usual?
Yeah, the usual. You do lots of drag racing, you know that. So you've obviously watched the channel, yeah?
Yes.
Thank God. Right.
Yazan took me to their showroom and I felt like I'd hit the jackpot. Pupil of Fate had all the ingredients for the greatest day of drag racing ever. I spotted some of the rarest Ferraris and Lamborghinis I've ever seen, as well as numerous Bugattis, Paganis, an Aston Martin Valkyrie, and 3 AMG ones. Surely they could spare 1 or 2, but there was a catch.
The showroom cars we cannot, but through our customers and clients, we can bring as much as cars as you want.
This could be a problem. By relying on owners, there was no way of knowing which cars might actually show up until we got to the drag strip. But Yazan didn't seem worried. He said they'd sort it. I hope he's right.
So if you want to buy a Bugatti or an AMG one or a LaFerrari, if you want to buy any of that stuff, you come down here to Pupil of Fate. If you want to buy some cars for a drag race, come here as well.
Welcome, guys.
I'm not sure this is going to happen.
But when I showed up at the drag strip 2 days later, I genuinely had no idea if any of the cars were actually going to be there. If Yazan and his team couldn't deliver the goods, this would all have been for nothing. However, I did have another fixer working hard in the background to make sure these amazing drag races could actually go ahead.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. We're at Til Al Swayhan Mile Drag Racing Strip. This facility is insane. It's in Abu Dhabi. It's owned by the Abu Dhabi government and it's part of the Al Ain municipality.
It's been specifically built to give owners of tuned vehicles and rare hypercars a place to max out their vehicles away from the public roads. I've filmed here before and even ruined a few cameras doing some insane drag races on sand. But according to my contacts, the cars we'll be racing today were faster than anything I've ever filmed before.
So this guy here, this is Ryan. So Ryan is our contact over here in the Middle East. He's been setting stuff up, busy on the phone trying to sort stuff out.
And right now he was trying to work out how to organise the enormous convoy of trucks that had just arrived at the track. We were supposed to wait for the owners to get here before checking out the cars inside, but I couldn't resist.
Don't even know how to operate these things. How do you operate it? Oh, there we go. Oh God. SP3.
This car alone is worth around $5 million, and Ryan told me that another 23 trucks were also on their way. I could not believe it. It turns out that the guys at Pupil of Fate had reached out to the Supercar Majlis Car Club and their members leapt at the chance to come down and race their cars. It seemed like I'd be spoilt for choice, but the moment I tried to set up the first race, we ran into a problem.
We've got loads of hypercars that we can't get at yet because we've got to wait for certain people to arrive. We're supposed to be doing some drag races beforehand with some cars that were supposed to be here early waiting for us. We've got a big Chinese high-performance SUV, we've got an SF90, but they're not here.
Are you saying things aren't running to plan?
Things aren't running to plan already.
Oh my God.
And this wasn't the only issue. When the owners arrived, they were all expecting to hoon their cars down the track. I needed to keep them happy and make sure we got enough track time to film the videos we needed. And I also needed to figure out which cars will give us the best races. And I also needed to convince the owners to let me drive their pride and joy. That's if they ever actually made it to the drag strip.
Hey, how far away are you? Because I said to be here, mate, at 8 o'clock.
I'm about 45 minutes away.
Were you partying last night? I said 8 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock.
Yes, I know. Other things happened.
Okay.
Other things happened.
But then we got word that some owners would be happy for us to drag race a few of their cars straight away, including a Ferrari SF90 and a 1500 horsepower Xiaomi SU7 Ultra. All we had to do was find out which trucks they were in.
Ooh, no, not it. Starts with a B. Everybody likes that car. But the comment section said it was the wrong one. That one's really expensive. It's Italian. British.
Have you found one?
No, but it's a Senna, so I think it deserves to be seen.
Okay, all right.
To me?
No, it's not a Xiaomi. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that is cool. It's German.
But it's not the normal. Have a look at it. It's a Singer DLS. No.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
We found it.
But we need to find a Xiaomi. What's the chances there's a Xiaomi here? Oh, you got a Gordon Murray. Oh, T50. Where's the frickin' Xiaomi? No Xiaomi.
So the Xiaomi is running behind. It's going to be here later. They're trying to unlock it to get more power, and hence it's a bit delayed.
This is the first thing. What else is going to go wrong? A lot, isn't really?
No, don't say that.
All I could think about were the priceless hypercars stuck in their trailers and how we couldn't seem to put a single race together. It was actually a bit embarrassing. But as the final few trucks rolled in, so did their owners. If I could convince them to let me drive their cars, we might be able to save this whole day.
So Regera, Senna, another Regera, Singer DLS, F40, we've got an SVJ.
An old cheap Veyron.
Chiron Super Sport. Oh yeah, it's a Divo. What's in this one? A Koenigsegg Jesko Attack. But I think this one, unlike the one we raced, has the environmental package on it, I think. So it'll have full power. That's a Senna GTR, that's a Valkyrie. It's an SF90XS. Hello. Oh,
I wanted to try this.
it's a Bentley. This has been my head. He runs Supercar Majlis. So we wanted to do a drag race between the SF90 XX, sorry, I don't even know what it's called, and a Bugatti Chiron. Can we do it?
Why not?
Why not? Okay. So whose is the XX?
The owner is on the way, I think. Yeah.
We'd like to drive one of your cars. Have a guess which one I want to drive.
Probably the Jesko, I'm guessing.
You got a Jesko?
Yeah, I got a Jesko.
Oh, okay. At first, I was wondering if we could do the XX.
Of course.
So it's a question for you then. What do you think will win between the XX against the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport?
I don't know. Logic says probably the Super Sport, but I don't know. The XX is fast.
Should we do that? And then maybe we do the Bugatti against the Jesko.
Yes.
I have seen a Jesko. Is it white?
No. It's the Absolute.
We have to do that.
This changed everything. Last year, I raced a Jesko Attack against the Chiron Super Sport, and the Bugatti won by a nose. But since then, all the commenters have been asking me to get an Absolute in for a rematch, and today felt like my only chance to make this actually happen. Not only did we have the cars, we also had the factory test drivers, Marcus from Koenigsegg and Goran from Bugatti, here to make sure both cars performed perfectly. And seeing as we had an opportunity to make automotive history today, I decided to gather everyone together who helped make this possible.
Just like to welcome everybody to this incredible day. Our friend Matt Watson from Carwow broke the internet with 11 million views so far when we put head to head with the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport versus the Jesko Attack. The whole internet went crazy and said, hold on, it's the wrong Jesko. So this time we had to settle it.
Thank you very much, guys, for having me back. I want to say a huge thank you to all of you for coming down and for letting us play and film with your cars.
We've got the Jesko Absolute. We've got proper like E85 in it. Its owner's just going to take it for a rundown. We've got Marcus in there with him from Koenigsegg. We can see how it's running, give it a bit of a shakedown. Hopefully...
we're doing a burnout.
Oh, they're about to do a burnout. Hopefully we're going to get the Bugatti back over here, get some cameras on it, and then we're going to do the race that we've come here for. That's how you warm the tyres in the Jesko. Do you want to go in the car for the race? Shall we have them in the car? And I'll have Goran in with me.
Ah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, they're a bit worried about when we launch a rear-wheel drive car, it goes over there, it might be over the sight line, it's a bit slippy. So we're going to line them up so their noses are ahead of, well, their rear wheels are off here, okay?
Beyond it?
Yeah, beyond it, okay?
Do we have the Chiron key somewhere, please?
Someone's lost the key now for the Chiron Super Sport. It's chaos. This is Amir, this is the guy that owns it. I don't know, how do you, like, everyone's just like messing about with your cars, you just don't care.
As long as I know who's driving it,
Yeah.
the people are responsible and stuff, I don't really mind. No, it's.
I wish I was as cool as you.
These cars are meant to be driven, and I love them to be doing it. So yeah.
Oh, here we are. It's happening now. It's happening. Ah! So this is the idea. It's me and you versus Marcus and Sam.
Okay.
Okay.
Do the roll first and the launch?
If you want to,
Because I think it will be better for the tires. If the tires drop, we cannot do launch.
he wants to do rolling races first and then launch. Do you
Okay.
want-
Also better for you, I think.
Yeah, I'm from horse. It doesn't matter, but yeah. Okay, you want to do it first? Yeah.
So we're just rigging the cameras for these cars. We're all good to go. We've got a Divo just appeared in the background, so if this doesn't perform, we're going to switch into the Divo, just because you can. But the Koenigsegg's ready to go. We've got the cameras on it. Just doing the Bugatti now. Right, let's just find out who's going to win the drag race.
Me.
Bugatti, definitely. I think.
Drag race.
Yeah.
Quarter mile.
I think so. I think
Here,
so.
I think, yeah.
If you hook up, if you get hooked, I think the Koenigsegg will win. But I think this is too slippy. Rolling race,
That will be fun.
the Jesko will win. Like absolutely, absolutely. So what
Half
did?
mile or
Quarter
quarter mile?
mile Bugatti, then the Jesko's coming past. I think Goran from Bugatti suggested that what we should do for the end of this race, he drives the Jesko, we get Marcus to drive the Chiron, and we do another drag race, see what happens. And then after that, we want to try and set up a race because we've got a Divo there, we've got a Veyron, obviously we've got a Chiron. Try and set that up because it's quite a rare scenario.
3, 2, 1.
Come on! Come on, we've got a race on! Oh, he's coming! He's coming now though, Goran! He's coming! Come on! Come on, he failed!
Backing out of it there.
So you were pulling it back and then you bailed out. What happened?
We're getting a bit of oscillation on the bumps and stuff, so it's a bit sketch, so we're just trying to manage things here.
I didn't feel no oscillations, did you?
No. All good.
Should we go
Maybe
off?
we should switch sides. Let's start from the left side. Maybe our side is better.
Shut up.
Matt, would you mind, and I'm being awfully humble, would you mind giving us another go?
So Sam had a bit of a moment on the last race. Well, on the rolling race, wasn't it? The first rolling race.
Yeah.
So what happened?
We just got over a bump and at about 205
Yeah, it
miles
must
an
be
hour.
almost, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
and
fast.
the car
Up
just
there.
snapped sideways.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, it's funny now.
I mean, and you had Marcus beside you.
Yeah.
Marcus.
He told you what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Marcus. Yeah.
Marcus grabbed the Jesus wheel.
Covered my eyes.
So is that the scariest moment of your Carwow career?
Yes.
But Sam is an absolute pro. He knew how important this race was, and nothing would stop him getting back in the Jesko Absolute for the crucial quarter-mile drag race. But which car would win? The Bugatti or the Koenigsegg? It was time to find out.
Come on, Bugatti. Oh, snake in, snake in. We got it, we got it, we got him, yes! Smashed him. He's coming now, though.
If you're a regular Carwow viewer, you've probably seen this race already, but no one has seen what happened next because it never made the original video.
What we want to do is you drive the Bugatti with Sam. Goran drives the Jesko with me in the passenger seat. We're going to do another drag race over the half mile.
Okay.
Okay, on the way back down. So we've got the Bugatti test driver in the Koenigsegg representing Sweden, and then we've got Koenigsegg driver in the Bugatti representing France. We're going to race again, see what happens. Quarter mile, half mile. Okay, don't kill me.
3.
No, he's absolutely healthy.
Oh, they've stopped.
No, they didn't.
Are they not? Oh, sorry.
They're going, yeah.
Come on!
That's it, we win.
He's This launch was amazing.
I mean, for a rear-wheel drive car with that much power, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This incredible rematch might be complete, but our day was far from over. We still had to race as many different cars as possible to make as many videos as we could. And Ryan had heard that the 1500 horsepower Xiaomi had just arrived. But then I discovered we might be able to film another incredible Bugatti video first. And this particular race is one you've never seen before.
You'll be up for a race, you in the Super Sport, me in the Divo, that we see the difference.
Yeah, do you want to film it?
Yes, I want to see you in a Chinese car and see what you're going to do.
It's gonna beat everything. Do you want to know something awful? See that yellow Chinese car? They're 50 grand.
Brother, it's Chinese.
I know.
Chinese electric.
It will beat everything here.
Yes,
it's mad.
It's like, you know.
Keep it away from my Bugatti.
Electric is no.
Doesn't count. Okay. We've got an opportunity to do the Divo against the Chiron Supersport.
Okay.
Let's get them rigged. Oh, I'd like to drag race one of them. There's too much choice. This is the problem. I've got a bit bamboozled. We haven't actually filmed that many drag races because there's like too much choice. Don't know where to go and what to do. Normally I've got like a clear plan, but here, because we didn't really know what was going to turn up and loads of cool stuff has come down, I'm all a bit discombobulated by it all. So this is the guy that lent us the Koenigsegg. So he lent us his Koenigsegg and he just buggers off over there. Doesn't seem to care.
I care a lot.
They're so nice, these, aren't they?
Still the best looking Ferrari ever.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Well, enjoy it. It's bonkers. Utterly bonkers. I need a wee.
So while I emptied the tanks, the crew rigged the Divo and got it positioned on the start line. This car has the same quad-turbo 8-litre W16 engine as the Supersport with the same 1600 Nm of torque, but at 1500 horsepower it has 100 horsepower less than the Supersport. However, its 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox is geared for acceleration rather than top speed, which could give it the edge over a quarter mile. So I couldn't wait to see which of these cars was actually the quickest.
Are the drone guys up in the air ready to go?
Yes, they are.
Make sure they follow it from the start, okay?
Guys, we do not have someone on the half mile.
Right, so this is part of the stress. We're trying to get the camera guys out. We've got a skeleton crew out here. It's kind of chaos having to come backwards and forwards in between the races. We've got owners going out in their cars. It's super tense. I'm in a £10 million super rare Bugatti Divo. And the owner's gone, yeah, do you want to drive it? It's just like, what? I hope I'm doing proud. So Goran, I'm going to set the pace while you just stay on me, but keeping your eye on him. When his hands start to go down, just floor it.
3, 2, 1.
Look at the gearing on this. Come on! No. You went off a little bit quicker than me. This didn't boost quite as well.
My foot's a bit heavier.
Were you brake boosting when doing that?
No, because the car cannot brake boost, it just cuts off the throttle.
Was I just too slow?
I may have had a better reaction maybe.
Is it worth doing a drag race now?
Yeah, let's do a drag race. I'm not sure that my launch will work because of the tire pressures, they dropped quite a lot. I'm also not sure in your car, but let's see.
Well, I'll just stop here and see if it will, because I'll need to get someone on the start line. Yeah, I've got launch control.
Okay, let's line up then fast before the tires drop. So let's do it immediately.
Lewis, come down to the start, please, for the start of the drag race. We need to get someone on the half mile as well. I don't know who it's going to be.
We don't have a lot of time because the tires will drop down fast and then the launch control goes to
Yeah, I'm going to get Cameron to go down to the half mile. I'm here now at the start.
Okay, yeah, get Cameron down there now.
You good?
Yeah, we're going to drag race now, if that's okay.
Good.
I could have done better.
3, 2.
It says launch control, but doesn't give it me on the boost.
Same here.
Okay, we just floor it and go. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
We got him, we got him, we got him! He's bailed. Whee!
Yeah, fuel is too low. I probably have no power left. We are done.
We won.
What happened? You gave up?
Okay, I don't know, you just bottled it.
Brother, you a bad driver.
It turned out the Super Sport was running low on fuel and it couldn't deliver full power, and we didn't have a backup supply. This meant it was game over for Goran. I was gutted. We'd spent all that time rigging the cars and filming an amazing rolling race, but without the crucial quarter-mile drag race, we had no video. However, I was determined not to give up. I had to find a way to get this incredible Divo into another race. Somehow.
I'm absolutely battered now. I'm trying to decide what to do. We've got an owner who's got a Divo and a Jesko. I'm trying to put that race together. I think it'd be kind of cool if we maybe had Goran driving the Divo and then Marcus driving the Jesko, and I'll go in one and the owner will go in the other. Let's see if I can find the owner though. He's wandered off. These crazy people just leave their hypercars just lying around running and just bugger off.
Our whole crew was ready to go, but no one knew where the Jesko owner had gone. And I couldn't spend any more time looking for him because we needed to start filming another race immediately. And then it hit me. I'd already been given the go-ahead to drive this Ferrari SF90 XX. What if it raced against a Koenigsegg Regera in a battle to find the ultimate hybrid hypercar? I'd already spotted 2 of these Regeras being unloaded, but would I be allowed to drive any of them?
So it all hinges on this, whether the owner will let us do this. I don't know.
Hi. Hi. Ryan. Lovely to meet you.
Hello, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you. Hi.
So we're just trying to organise some of the car lineups and the races. The SF90 XX is something they haven't had on the channel. It's a beautiful car, and then we're looking at something similar in specs that's going to give it a good race. The guys have suggested your car. Are you happy for it to be involved with the filming today? Are you happy with Sam and Matt to be able to drive the car?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah?
You sure?
Yeah.
I shouldn't sound so shocked. So what I think is happening now is we are going to take the Ferrari SF90 FX and we're going to race it against the Koenigsegg Regera, and we're going to put some ethanol into it, and yeah, we're going to get on and see what happens with this race. Shall we flip a coin to find out who's driving what?
Okay.
Heads or tails?
I'm going to go heads.
Tails. I'm taking the Ferrari. We're going to race this against the Ferrari SF90 XX, 2 hybrids. We're going to put 85 in this. But after we've done this, we're going to do maybe the Divo and the Jesko.
Okay.
Look at this, test driver and fuel guy, like multitasking.
It looked like we might actually be on for another race. I just hope that the poor Ferrari, with its mere 1,030 horsepower, will be able to put up a decent fight against the 1,500 horsepower Koenigsegg. However, like everything else so far that day, things didn't go how I expected.
3, 2, 1.
Got him. Oh my God! This is so fast. I can just see him disappearing. And now he's picking up speed.
Limited.
You, my friend, you lost.
Yeah, this is spinning a lot.
But low traction wasn't Sam's only problem. The combination of hard launches and full throttle runs was overheating the Regera's complex single gear transmission. We tried several times to cool it down between runs, but it kept hitting a temperature limit before the quarter mile. This caused the hybrid system to reduce the car's total power, which slowed it down at the worst possible time. I was desperate to give Sam one more chance to get a perfect run, but then we got a worrying message on the radio.
He's concerned about the clutch going or something. He said 1 or 2 times is okay, but 7 runs, he's not so happy. Okay, no more launches, but you can do a rolling race, it's fine.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's close. Ah! Now that Koenigsegg's flying. That was mad, that race. The Koenigsegg was a little bit temperamental, wouldn't always go into launch. They sometimes do that. Ferrari, every single time. The only thing that made it go poorly was driver error.
So we got another video in the bag, just. And better still, Ryan had finally managed to locate the owner of the Jesko Attack, and he'd given us the go-ahead to race his car against the Bugatti Divo, with Marcus and Goran behind the wheel. But who'd be riding shotgun?
If you want, I can put Sam in and he can talk to me, and we'll have Koenigsegg versus Bugatti.
Okay, yes.
The Koenigsegg Jesko Attack's ethanol-fueled twin-turbo V8 produces 1,600 horsepower and 1,500 newton-meters of torque. That's 100 horsepower more than the Divo, but 100 newton-meters less torque. The Koenigsegg has a crazy 9-speed multi-clutch gearbox, rear-wheel drive, and weighs just 1,420 kilograms. That's over half a ton less than the all-wheel drive Divo. So, which car is faster? Well, before we could find out, we had to wait for another very special car to complete its own half-mile pass.
It's quite unusual. We've got a Gordon Murray T50. It's just going to go down here, look. Best sounding car so far. So this needs to warm up its tyres, yeah? So we're going to go and do a rolling race. You roll in whichever gear you want, okay?
Yeah, copy that.
No excuses. Test drivers doing the jobs. If you don't know how to launch your cars and get the best out of them.
Yeah, if we cannot floor the car on them straight, I think. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't belittle my job. What do you think is going to happen? Last time it was so close on the line. This has lower gearing, less power, but lower gearing. What do you think?
I think this is going to be closer, and I think if this can hook, I think we're going to have the making of you.
Okay, before we do that though, let's just have a little sound of these cars' engines. So we've got twice the cylinders that you've got. Let's rev it up, Goran. Feels like something else, doesn't it, when this like... What's the litre? 8 litre?
8 litre. Yeah.
16 cylinders.
16 VW shape.
4 turbos.
4 turbos.
Whereas you've only got 8 cylinders. And 2 turbos, but the big turbos, but rev them up, go on.
Somebody's closer.
Oh dear. We've got to admit that sounded better, didn't it? Come on.
We are done.
Now I know, because you're rear wheel drive, Marcus, you need to go do a burnout. We're chilled, aren't we, Goran? We're chilled. Okay, so Marcus, I'm ready when you are. Let's do this. Go on then, Goran. 20 kilometers an hour. Get level, Marcus. Come on. He's level. Right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Come on! Come on!
Oh my God! Come on!
Beat us over the quarter? What's going on? That was insane.
Oh, that was a good one.
Very good.
I wasn't expecting it to put its power down quite as well as that, were you?
Yeah, this was a good hookup from Koenigsegg.
That was an insane hookup.
Matt, your silence is delicious.
I didn't expect you to beat us to the quarter mile. I tell you where you won't beat us to the quarter mile. They can't possibly do it from a launch.
I'm pretty sure we can.
Let's do a drag race.
We got a stone.
Yeah, something making it.
You hear some noise?
It's a small ticking.
Clack, clack, clack,
Yeah.
clack. What's that?
It doesn't sound alarming, no. We need to find what it is, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so just confirm, Matt, we're doing a standing start to the half mile, is that right?
Exactly, and if we've got enough fuel left, we'll do a quarter mile.
Stand by, Matt, we're just checking on a noise.
Do you think it's gonna break?
I can hear.
Then let's park it then.
Yes.
Matt, we're standing this car down, it will not continue.
We're going to do a drag race with the Bugatti Divo against the Jesko because it was hooking up, but there's a strange noise, so we're not going to risk it. It's going to go get checked out at the dealer, so we're not going to do that race. But these things happen, it's just utter chaos. I mean, look at that. He's going to actually race it against the Chiron Supersport. Let's go see what happens. What I'm going to do is look at you, give you a thumbs up, you give me a thumbs up. You look at me, give me a thumbs up, okay? So you look at me, I go like that, you go like that, and then I go 3, 2, 1. And then as soon as they go like that,
3, 2, 1.
Too slow. I cocked it up apparently. I'm better in the car than out of it.
Yeah, you're not used to doing that.
Yeah, sorry, I ruined it.
Despite that hiccup, it felt like we finally had some momentum. The more races we did, the more owners agreed to let us drive their cars, which is how we ended up racing a tuned Range Rover Sport against a Ferrari Purosangue. And when the Ferrari won that race, we put it up against an insane 1200 horsepower Yangwang U8 to find out who makes the fastest SUV, Italy or China. In all this chaos, I completely forgotten about the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra, which had arrived a few hours earlier. The owner had spent all morning getting the car de-restricted by the dealership so it could deliver the full 1,548 horsepower, and everyone wanted to see how it compared to a thoroughbred performance car, including me. But which supercar should we choose? Well, the light was fading, so we had to decide quickly, and that's when I realised I still had the keys to the Ferrari SF90XX in my pocket. So it was time for round 2 in our unplanned China versus Italy grudge match.
Which one do you want to drive?
This.
You want to drive that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you go to my company exhaust?
Heads or tails?
Blackjack tails.
Come on! Okay, you're in the Ferrari, I'm in the electric car.
3, 2, 1.
Hell. Whoa.
Holy
Look at it go! Why is it going crazy? What happened there, Sam?
I'll tell you what happened. You just vanished. Oh my God. You still look like a yellow vape going down the road, so I'm not really bothered, to be honest with you.
However, the most important thing is that I'd won easily. And all it took was an extra 500 horsepower. But considering everything the team had achieved today, we all felt like winners. Sure, it had been chaotic at times, but we managed to film some of the greatest drag races I've ever been part of. And as the crew made their way back to base, we were all treated to one final surprise race between a Ferrari F40 and this glorious Singer DLS.
You don't mess about, you drive it properly.
Yeah, man, it's pretty not to do that, right?
I mean, you just don't, what, you held it, what, 4,000 or 5,000 RPM? Just
Yeah, I just floored it.
go for it.
That's it.
So what happened over that race? Because you were ahead, but I think the Porsche came past.
The clutch is very heavy and she's far better driver than I am. So, yeah.
Amazing car. So you got a T50 as well?
Yes.
Have you spent much time with the T50?
No, today actually is the first time I've driven the Singer DLS and the T50.
So how you find them?
They are incredible, like breathtaking. It's obviously more than I anticipated them to be. Super analog, super direct, yeah.
Are you going to come down again?
Yes, absolutely.
So next time you come down, maybe do a rematch?
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
And will you take me out in it? Okay, perfect. What an insane day this has been. We've got some great drag races filmed. And to think, you know, just a few days ago, we didn't even know what cars we were going to have. You just rock up at a dealership, meet some people, you got some contacts, you got some tip-offs, and then this all happens. Utterly nuts. I want to say a huge thank you to Abu Dhabi and to Al Swayhan Drag Strip and to Elaine Municipality as well for allowing us to come race here. Supercar Majlis, which all these people are members of, and to Pupil of Fate as well, who brought all the cars here and made all this possible. Huge thanks to Ryan as well, thank you mate. And thanks to Sam. Hey, thanks to Sam for coming along and having some fun. Oh, it's been awesome, hasn't it?
It's been really good. Thank you.
No, thank you. Listen, do you know what we need to do now? We need to do an amazing photo for the thumbnail with all those cars. We're just finishing up doing the thumbnail. Look at that shot, absolutely amazing. This has been an amazing experience. I'm absolutely mind blown.